Since its inception in 1991, Leader has provided grants to rural Ireland to direct economic and social development through community-led local development. Funded through Ireland's Rural Development Programme 2014 to 2020, which itself is funded by the Department of Rural and Community Development. The current Leader programme budget provides €250 million in financial grant aid, which is 7% of the overall RDP. The Leader programme 2014 to 2020 includes the themes of economic development, enterprise development and job creation, social inclusion and rural environment. Each theme contains a number of sub-themes, including rural tourism, enterprise development, rural towns, broadband, basic services targeted at hard-to-reach communities, rural youth, protection and sustainable use of water resources, protection and improvement of local biodiversity, and development of renewable energy.
River Moy Search and Rescue came about in 2011 as a result of a search which was taking place on the Moy for two local people who lost their lives tragically. Members of the local community got involved with the search parties at the time, and as a result of that search, River Moy basically was born. We volunteer to help other local organisations. We're normally called out when there's ever a search on the river or adjoining waterways. Leader has been a great help to this organisation in relation to the fine building which we have here behind us. It's known as the Old Quay School, which is around since the 1900s, and we took possession of this building in 2013 from the local parish. We renovated it to its present standard, where we got grants through Leader for a new roof. We restored the original windows to the present state they are, and we also got central heating and the plumbing in the building done professionally. Part of our remit when we went to Leader, we introduced this idea of picking up litter from the river and the surrounding areas, and we agreed with Leader that we would do a number of litter picks throughout the year. We regularly carry out litter picks on the river, and we also assist with other agencies doing litter picks. We have done some in Castlebar, we have done some on the Moy estuary here, Sligo and parts of Galway, assisting Irish fisheries and other organisations like that. Discarding waste into our waterways is a major problem, as can be seen from the rivers and surrounding lakes and waterways. The Marine Litter Project was one that we thought up because no other organisation in the country, as far as we're aware, was doing anything like this. Leader funded us in relation to personal protection equipment. They also funded us for the purchase of boats, which we have a fleet of 4 boats. The boat which we have used today is known as a multi-boat, which has a drop-down buoy, which is very adequate for the work we do in relation to coming into shallow water and for lifting the litter away from the shoreline after the event has been conducted. We'd normally carry out a litter pick for 4 to 6 hours, depending on conditions of course, and depending on the number of people we'd have. Sometimes you go out and you'd pick litter for a long period of time, and you could end up maybe filling a skip. Certainly Leader are very approachable, and I would highly recommend going to them, putting your case forward and seeing if it's a sustainable project that they will be able to incorporate into their funding. As I say, if you don't ask, you won't get.
For information on Leader funding, visit nationalruralnetwork.ie.